everyone, it's Olivia Kate, and this week's topic is... Hang on a sec. Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you okay?
No.
Oh, what's wrong? I mean, if you don't mind me asking.
My boyfriend just broke up with me.
Oh, I see. That can be tough. It'll be okay, though.
How do you know?
I actually experienced something somewhat similar a while ago, and I'd say I'm doing pretty alright.
How did you get over it?
Well, that's a long story, but I can go over the basics if you want.
Let me get another bucket of ice cream and then I'll be good to go.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go too detailed into it because I don't want to put anybody on blast, but a while ago, a relationship I really cared about didn't end up working out. And as girls, or just literally humans in general, this can be pretty tough to handle depending on what happened. But after all was said and done in the relationship, if I'm being honest, I was pretty hurt. I found myself looking towards friends. Not always as good of an idea as you think it might be, because no one can be 100% sure to keep a secret. Songs, they can get really old and repetitive really quick when you're blasting lyrics over the sound of your crying. And even just sleeping. Well, I mean, naps are pretty nice. But at the end of the day, no matter how many friends I talked to, no matter how many Spotify playlists I found, and trust me, no matter how many naps I took, nothing left me 100% satisfied with the situation. Now, sure, I could have been petty and found a random dude on Tinder and posted all over social media about how he's the one for me! Or funny how some relationships don't work out so other ones can. And the worst of all evils, always and forever, babe. I mentally threw up while saying that. But 99% of the time, that Tinder relationship wouldn't really end up working out, leaving me heartbroken, starting the process all over again. Or I could have a fun girls' night with my girls! But I'm sure most people know that a bunch of emotionally unstable, hormone-crazy teenage girls in one area for a prolonged period of time is just a recipe for disaster. Or at least, a broken nail. I could go on and on about how this situation could have played out, but literally no one has the time for that. No one. There's that many ways the situation could have played out. But inevitably, nothing on the entire planet could fill the small tear in my heart that was created by the situation. But I did say nothing on this planet. That means I could have met a cute space alien dude. Right. I said I wasn't gonna go into all the scenarios of how I could have handled the situation, right? Anyways, I kept looking for the solution to my problem in all of the wrong places. Like I said before, I looked to friends or songs or sleeping, but nothing ever worked. That is, until one day when I finally wised up. Disclaimer, this took months. I'm definitely not perfect, so this unfortunately wasn't the first place I looked when it definitely should have been, but I can assure you it was the best place I looked. So one day I sat down and said to myself, okay, I've talked to enough people about this situation, I've listened to enough Spotify playlists, and I've taken more naps than a newborn baby. What else can I do? All of a sudden, I felt like a brand new solution was presented right in front of me. I hadn't actually talked to the most important person in this situation about the situation. I hadn't talked to God. But I know the entire time I was sitting in my room crying while listening to Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson, he was right there waiting for me to turn around and say, I need you! So that's what I did. So I made a mental 180-degree turn and I said to God, look, I don't know what to do in this situation. I need you, and I need your truth to help me get through this. And he so graciously led me to a verse that I want to share with you. He led me to Isaiah 41:3, which says, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. And when you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, and the flame shall not consume you. So what he told me through that verse is, no matter the earthly pain we go through, God's always got our back. He's not going to let the rivers of tears overwhelm you, and he's not going to let the flames of brokenheartedness consume you. Like the Heavenly Father he is, he carries us in his incredibly strong arms, and he will never let us go, no matter what circumstances come our way. It's amazing how a not-so-great lowercase he can lead you to the most unfathomably amazing uppercase he. God is so amazing, and no matter what, he always has a plan that we have to trust. So if that plan involves you going through a broken heart so you can better your relationship with Christ and just become a better person in general, I think it's worth trusting. And hey, maybe you'll make a video about it someday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give it a big ol' thumbs up. I'm trying to post more often, so be sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below, and I will see y'all the next time I see ya. Bye!
All is new in the Savior I have found. This is living now.